All right, so the coin we are covering today is Algorand, which is having a nice run up today to $1.67 per coin, up 9% with a market cap of $5 billion. And we covered Algo a few weeks ago when the market cap was just like $3.5 billion. So fingers crossed, Algo is positioning for just another major leg up here. And thank you for the comments on the Adam video. It's just kind of dumb luck when that happens. We did, a price prediction. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, but it is fun when you do a video and then just completely moons the next day. But certainly can't time these things. Just dumb luck. But hopefully Algorand's getting ready to do just the same. But yeah, just a very exciting project. And I think people have been really downplaying the integration with P Network, but the ability to provide a general purpose, simple and secure foundation to make token movement across other blockchains could be especially huge for Algorand and its various applications within DeFi and NFTs. Cross-chain composability is absolutely the catalyst that could set Algo's ecosystem up for just massive growth and adoption in the months and years to come. And that will be fully live later this summer. So look for that to potentially be a mega catalyst for them in like late June, July-ish timeframe. But obviously not financial advice, not timing the markets here. That's not what we do. But if you're not familiar with Algorand, it's a very exciting project that has raised just a ton of Silicon Valley money to build the next generation blockchain. Fred Wilson from Union Square Ventures is a huge backer of Algorand. And if you're not familiar with him, he was the first money into Coinbase. And I think they turned like $1 million investment into like $2 billion when they cashed out at the direct listing. But yeah, some big investors behind it. They've raised like $250 million. It's a huge war chest. But Algo was the brainchild of Silvio Macaulay, who was an MIT professor and Turing Award winner. He was just on Lex Friedman's podcast. I encourage you guys all to check that one out, that interview out. But he's just one of the leading minds in cryptography, one of the biggest brains in that space. And his students actually taught him all about Bitcoin back in 2013. And he just became obsessed with the so-called blockchain trilemma, which, if you're not familiar with that, essentially states that a blockchain can be secure, scalable, and decentralized, but not all three. That it's impossible to be all three. And as Silvio states, there's very few things in life which are 100% impossible. So he set out to prove that theory wrong and build out the first and only kind of truly secure, scalable, and decentralized blockchain. And they do this through what they call a pure proof of stake. And lately, projects have just been flocking to them as an alternative to Ethereum and competing blockchains. But yeah, right now they're at 1,000 transactions per second. So there's certainly blockchains out there that are faster. That they're more focused on just speed, but they're kind of trying to put together the holy grail, and still certainly a lot faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum are right now, just light years ahead of them in terms of speed. But yeah, it's a very exciting project that we've had our eyes on for a long time, and the chart is just always going to look ugly with Algorand because they just completely overpriced their initial listing on Binance. I think they priced it like $320, which this is definitely a project that has had a lot of promise and a lot of eyes on them for a while, and I think they came out of the gate with too big of an aspiration in terms of their price. So I think they listed at like $320 and then dropped down to like 50 cents, and it just kind of been stalling out there for the last couple of years. But it's nice to see them have their day in the sun here. And I think, obviously not financial advice, but, a $5 billion valuation for what they're trying to go after, that I think that's, that could easily 4 to 5x here in the coming, maybe 4 or 5 months or so, within the next year, because, if they're able to accomplish all the goals they're going after and do what, we hope they can do, the sky is the limit for Algorand. But anyway, yeah, let us know your price predictions on Algorand, where you guys think it's going from here. And let us know of any other exciting projects that are on your mind that you'd like us to take a look at. But yeah, we think, 4 to 5x from here, certainly is doable for Algorand and their team. But yeah, give us a like and subscribe to the YouTubes. Download the podcast. Every little bit helps, and we'll be back tomorrow with another coin analysis for you, and I'm just going to hit stop recording because I've, run out of things to say.